So, Sir Duncan the Tall.
The Hedge Knight, man. We doing this? Now, I love House of the Dragon. I really do. I loved Game of Thrones. I still love Game of Thrones season 1 through 4, man. But, I think the Hedge Knight is going to bring that feeling back. Like, what the House of the Dragon is doing, the feeling that's bringing back is I feel like I am in Westeros. But that's about it. I feel like I'm in Westeros. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. The show was a great show, but is giving off other different type of things. But I do feel like I'm in Westeros. With the Hedge Knight, I feel like I'm gonna be back in Westeros and back in the Game of Thrones universe. They playing the comedy up. I can kind of see that, but they supposed to, like, that's what's gonna make it his own thing. I'm trying to think of a series that kind of did that somewhat. They had multiple. I mean, I guess you could use Star Wars. Like, Andor is a bit more serious without. I gotta finish season 2, by the way. Is a bit more serious without the lightsaber battles, so it differs. Where I say, the Han Solo first trilogy is a bit more comedic, and you can jump into Andor, which is more serious. So it's like they change tones, but it still feels like the same universe. And I think that's what the Hedge Knight is gonna bring. I'm really liking, who they got as the Squire. No spoilers. We all know who it is, but it's the casting couldn't have been more perfect. I really like who they got as Duncan. You know what I mean? Like, he looks like just a big, dumb, nice idiot. You know what I mean? Just smart, a little smarter than Lenny from Of Mice and Men. A little bit more capable. That's what we needed. A little bit more handsome. Because I think it's gonna bring that feeling back. I think it's gonna bring the feeling of these little tie-ins over here. Like, House of the Dragon is just mainly focused on the Targaryen house. We did get Cregan start, but it's like he's Cregan's flat. I think we're gonna get more of other characters on the Hedge Knight. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna see more of the world open up in the Hedge Knight. It looks good, man. I like they still using like the Game of Thrones camera. It looks amazing, man. I can't. It was something I wanted to say about it. I know who the villain is gonna be. You could clearly see who was gonna be in this first season, and I think he's gonna deliver. You're gonna see a darker side of Targaryen, which House of the Dragon. I wouldn't say you see a darker side of the Targaryens. I'll say you see them for who they really are. In Game of Thrones, you saw a glimpse. I feel like in this, we just gonna see the darker side of what the Targaryens are, man. I want to explore a little bit of Flea Bottom. I want to see connections from future houses, family members, which I believe we're gonna get. And that's it. I'm not asking for much. I want to see. This is going to give us like the relationship that we wanted, like, to keep going from Arya and the Hound. That's what I feel like is going to give what everybody is going to get from it. It's like, oh, this is what would have happened if we just would have followed them and they would have been friendly with each other. I kind of seen a little bit of the fighting choreography. It looks amazing. I didn't know how they was going to have, Egg looking, as far as like he is perfectly casted. You know what I mean? Like, it's so rare that I see perfect casting. Like, I think, what's the name is Damon. Why I can't think of his name? Smith, can't think of his name right now. But I think he was perfect. My man's from The Crown. I think he was Matt Smith. He was perfectly casted for Damon. I like Rhaenyra, even though she's a little eyeball, but I like how Rhaenyra is portrayed, even though I think she's supposed to have black hair. I like her. I like, why I can't think of her name. House, oh my God, Jonathan Rhys' daughter. Why I can't think of the Green's names right now, man. I really like how she's portraying her character, man. Jesus, 12 hours of work, ladies and gentlemen. Just got off. Oh my God, no, I'm getting this. Hightower. Hightower. I can't think of her name. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. I like her character. Um, uh, Aemon. Aemon is amazing. I liked him when he was younger too. I like who they got as Aemon. Like I really like who they got for House of the Dragon, man. But the casting has been great. Only like I didn't like the black girls, man. It's not because they black. I just didn't like. I didn't like them. I liked Damon's wife. She was black, just so you know. I'm not racist against my own. I liked Damon's wife. She was perfectly cast. I really liked her. Um, yeah, I liked what's her name too. He was black. This sea snake. But anyway, man, I got faith in the show. I feel like everybody's casting is gonna be perfect, and y'all gonna see more of the families. I think in this first season they might do it different. They might just stick strictly to Dunk and Egg and just show them in their adventure. But y'all, I'm pretty sure because I saw a scene in there from the books. Y'all gonna see some families, and it's gonna be better. Like I don't really like how they're just speeding past the families in House of the Dragon, man, other families. And I get it, it's called House of the Dragon. But I really think we gonna get that. We gonna like the comedy aspect. That's about it, man. I like the new trailer. I can't wait for the Hedge Night, man, so I could talk Game of Thrones with y'all, man. But that's it, man. Don't be a nigga.